Alright, so we made some major upgrades to our team, Noah Syndergaard in the rotation. We're going to show you the rest of our team because we may or may not have upgraded another position. We did. Chris Davis, our new first baseman. Todd Frazier is out of there. Chris Davis, we're super pumped about him. We have got a pretty solid lineup now, but we need it still to upgrade shortstop. Maybe not. Coming in clutch with the Troy Tulowitzki card. So now we have certainly have a star-studded lineup, but we're also going to add Andrew McCutchen in there at center field. So here's our lineup for this game. First batter of the game is Cargo going deep to right field. It's over the right fielder's head off the wall. He's into second base with a double to lead off the game. Can we drive him in? Our first at bat with Andrew McCutchen just going to pop up to the first baseman. Next batter, Troy Tulowitzki. His first at bat doesn't come back to help us as he strikes out. And then Chris Davis, nothing. So our new guys don't help us that much, but Jake Odorizzi on the mound for us, on the ground. There's Chris Davis making the nice play. Second batter of the game, base hit past the diving Kipnis. They're going to throw it in, so a one-out single, and there is another single. He's going to third. McCutchen, can he help us out? No, he cannot. So none of our new players helping us out early, but Odorizzi able to strike him out. Ground ball to second base. Jason Kipnis throws it on to first, and that brings up David Wright into right field, and it just drops for a base hit. Nice play there by David Wright. We're going to bunt here with Kipnis. They're going to throw to first. Kipnis beats it out. Oh, my goodness. And that brings up Chris Bryant, the hero for our team so far this season. But he's just going to fly out. We're sending him to third, though. And he's in there safely with the bad throw. Not sure if he would have made it. Otherwise, Yadier Molina deep to right. Will this be deep enough? The throw's coming home, but it's off the mark. We are on the board first. Next batter, swinging and missing, is Jake Odorizzi. Odorizzi 0-2 count, struck him out. So, after watching Odorizzi pitch this game, I'm really not thinking that we need to upgrade our starting pitching staff too urgently, but we still need to get some big-time starting pitchers. We picked up Syndergaard. We're looking at maybe Garrett Cole, Clayton Kershaw, Chris Sale. Tell us in the comments below who you think we should pick up, as a miscue by his right fielder is able to get us going to third. Play at third. Great throw on the relay. Finally, they get a nice, accurate throw to throw us out on one of the base paths. So, Andrew McCutchen then flies out. That brings up Tulowitzki deep to center field. Way not deep enough, and he will be out. But if there's any other players that you see on the market that you think we should test out, we're going to get a Mike Trout or Bryce Harper. We were leaning towards Mike Trout. We decided, though, to not do that. And right here, we ended up getting Tulowitzki, and it proves to be good, but Tulowitzki's old ways catch up with him, and he is injured. So Jimmy Rollins, I believe, replaces him, but next play, Rollins is tested. We turn a double play to get out of the inning. Chris Davis next, striking out. I think the only hole that we face still, as David Wright goes into the gap for extra bases in our lineup, is catcher, but Yadier Molina is good enough defensively that we don't really need to worry about it right now unless we see a card that we really like. Fly ball. Kipnis is going to fly out here. And we are going to get back. That brings up Chris Bryant, but the ball gets past And it moves the man up to third. Can we take the 2-0 lead? Yes, we can. Chris Bryant comes through with a big shot. And that brings up Yadier Molina on the ground to shortstop. They're just going to go the short way for out number 3. Odorizzi is cruising here, up 2-0. He's got insurance, and now he would like a few more runs, but he can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit here. And he is not really doing that. 0-2 struck him out looking. Odorizzi dominating here early. Here he is up at the plate. Ground ball to second base. He will be out. Next batter, Cargo. He seems to be our MVP so far this season as he gets a base hit here. Carlos Gonzalez coming through big for us lots and lots of times. Andrew McCutcheon, though, not coming through for us that big. Fielder's choice. That brings up Rollins with his first at-bat since replacing Tulowitzki. He flies out, ending the inning. Odorizzi now line shot. He's getting some easy outs here. 2-2. Easy fly ball for Chris Bryant in left field. So he is just absolutely cruising. And we are on our path to victory here. He strikes this guy out to end that inning. And deep to right center, his guy misplays it. We're going to have extra bases to lead off the inning. That brings up David Wright, and uh-oh. Our opponent might be a little frustrated with himself, and then he throws one in the dirt, allows our guys to move up. So now the 2-2 count. Kipnis, fly ball to shallow left. Will this be deep enough? No, it will not. So we still got another chance at this. Actually, 2 more chances, and they're going to intentionally walk Chris Bryant. Not that bad of a decision. Next is Granderson, but Granderson on the ground to second. It is a double play. Really comes back to hurt us there. And oh my gosh. After that pinch hitter with Granderson grounds into double play, we bring in a new pitcher here. And we are absolutely cruising on the mound, no matter who we have out there. 1, 2, 3 again. Ground ball here to short. They're going to get us. And that brings up Cargo. Cargo not on base this time, which is actually a surprise that he doesn't get on base more than when he does. Andrew McCutcheon, fly ball, foul territory. Lots of foul ground here in Oakland's stadium. Able to make the catch. Then a pop fly, Yadier Molina underneath it. Easy play. Easy out. Next batter on the ground. Second base in the shift is way into right field. Next batter, look at that big curveball. Struck him out. Next up, I believe that's Jimmy Rollins. Ground ball to second base. He is out. And that brings up Chris Davis, and yeah, we're frozen again. This is the same glitch that cost me the other game. So I sat in the game for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I decided to close the application. I had had enough, and it gave us the loss again. I don't know why it's doing that. We have pretty good internet. I mean, we stream on Twitch with no problem whatsoever in 720 and sometimes 1080. We have no problem with that. So there was our standings. We opened a pack. This is what we got. Brock Holt, the only one that gets inserted into our lineup. He's a utility player. He replaces Jimmy Rollins. All right, so we wanted to give you one more game since that one was cut short, and boy is this one a doozy. Odorizzi on the mound again. There's the lineups for each team. But this guy, this opponent, you're going to see me strike out on a lot of bad swings. I don't know why I was swinging at such bad pitches, but it's frustrating for me. I don't know why, but when somebody's throwing a lot of like changeups and splitters and curveballs in the dirt, it gets on my nerves because I like to go up swinging, and then those pitches are hard for me to read. I was getting so frustrated in this game, especially since that last game we were robbed of a win. I was already in a bad mood. It was early in the morning, and bye-bye baseball. No, that wall out there saves us. It's an unorthodox wall, but he's in there with a triple to lead off the first, the home half of the first, but this one, that wall ain't going to help us. It is way out of here. So they take the 2-0 lead on a 1-2 count now. They get a base hit. So this game was very frustrating for us. And, well, you'll just have to see what happens. One of the craziest games I have ever played in MLB. And then, whoa, way, way back, Cargo leaps, and it's another homer. They take the 5-0 lead in the first, and another fly ball. Luckily, Chris Bryant is there. Put an end to this one. Chris Davis, fly ball in the infield. Nothing doing. That brings up David Wright, who swings and misses. See, pitches just like that. They're hard for me to read, so they're impossible to get contact on. There's another one, slider out of the zone. I was hurting myself. It was great pitches thrown by him. This one way back. Luckily, the wall saves us again. That wall has saved us, I guess, from 1 run, but it ended up scoring anyway. That run. But Odorizzi is hurt. So now we're going to have to bring in somebody completely cold out of the bullpen. We were going to go Farquhar, but he pitched in the last game. And instead we go Joaquin Soria, I believe. So first batter he faces deep to McCutchen. He's testing McCutchen's arm. We've heard this story before, but nothing doing. Next batter, fly ball. Yachty, get there, Yachty. He will. So man on third. 2 outs now, and a ball hit deep, deep, deep. Cargo will track it down. We get out of the inning. Little harm done. That brings up our our top of the inning, I should say. And nothing doing. We're getting a little bit of lag here. Like I said, I don't know what the deal is. We get no lag while we played any other games online, whether it be Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, NBA, Madden. No lag whatsoever. We're getting a little bit here. Fortunately for this game, it didn't stick. So now we've got a little rally going here. McCutchen now, base hit. No, it's a fly out, and he gets out of the inning, killing our rally. Ground ball. No, it's caught by our shortstop, I believe. Now there's a base hit to start off there. And Kipnis is hurt. Who are we going to put in? It's our newly acquired Brock Holt. Now 1-2 count, ground ball. Tulowitzki, nice play, goes to second, steps on it, throws to first, double play. Then he starts off the inning, make a nice play in the field, but cannot make a nice play at the plate. Chris Davis, again, we're not seeing that power from him. So then David Wright, line drive, base hit, luckily. We can maybe get a 2-out rally. We get those going every so often. Little blooper from Brock Holt, his first at-bat. Nothing doing. Next inning, it starts off ground ball first base. Just step on it for the out. 0-2 count. Swung on and missed. And another ground ball. Just step on it. So here we are, 5th inning. Chris Bryant. He is always our energizer. Way back gone. We hit it out of left center field. The wall doesn't hurt us. Kiss it goodbye. This one, just fair for Yadi Molina, only 10 speed. So unfortunately, he's not able to get any extra bases. Then Curtis Granderson able to hit one up the middle for a base hit off the bench. That brings up Cargo. But again, our rallies are getting cut short. We cannot get anything going. McCutchen now, line drive up the middle, base hit. This loads up the bases. We're gonna keep them keep our guy at third to keep them loaded. And Tulo up. Tulo gonna help us out. Base hit, but that only one run can score, so now it is 5-2. And Crush Davis way back. He's going to be at the wall. Kiss it goodbye. A grand slam for Chris Davis, and that is huge. We take the 6-5 lead. Nothing else doing in that inning, unfortunately. We're going to go to the 5th inning, though, with the lead. An insane comeback for us, but can we hold on to the lead here? 1-0 count. This ball hit way back. Chris Bryant gives chase, and he makes the catch. Next batter, 2 outs. Way back once again. Chris Bryant getting tested and tested, but he comes through once again. At the plate, Chris Bryant does not come through. Here's Yadi Molina. Infield fly. Coming down and caught by their first baseman. It seemed like he had a lot of creative players. I hadn't heard of a lot of the players that he threw out on the field. This is Adam Eaton, the pinch hitter. He overruns it out there on the left. So if you guys know how the pinch hitters work, please let us know in the creative players work. Please let us know in the comments. I'm thinking we might create a starting pitcher for our team. We'll have to see how that works, though. And we're sailing here with the new pitcher, but all it takes is a bloop. And you know what they say, a bloop and a blast. That's exactly what they're going to get. It carries out of here. Oh, my stomach just went sick when he took back the lead. We get out of that inning, and McCutchen going to get one in the gap. They're going to cut it off, keep him at first. But maybe we have something rolling. Tulowitzki up the middle, past the diving infielder for a single. So McCutchen going to third safely. There we go. But unfortunately, I thought Tulowitzki would go a little bit sooner than that. He was trailing very badly. He ends up getting thrown out at second. Then Davis strikes out. Are we going to get away with nothing? No, David Wright comes through. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tired. I've had a lot working and everything, trying to get as many of these videos out as possible. But then a great hit here. And again, we're still getting used to the base running controls. For some reason, we started running home there. We would have had a beautiful chance to take the lead right there. We end up keeping it tied. This ball hit way back, way back. McCutchen catches it, though, luckily. And the 0-2, 2 outs. Oh, that hurts so much that he's able to get a single there here in the 7th. And this ball hit deep to center, but McCutchen will be there to get us out of this inning. That brings up Chris Bryant, swing and a miss. Another ball in the dirt. We were getting very, very frustrated. This one, beautiful play at third. They're going to get Yadi Molina on a beautiful play. Ben Revere comes up. Ben Revere, base hit. So not all hope is lost for this inning, especially with Speedy Guy on first. We're going to try to steal, and he is safe. But we strike out on one of those so frustrating pitches. I don't know why, but I have such a hard time reading them. So they get a leadoff single here in the 8th. Line drive. Can we catch up? Yes, we can. So that will keep him at first. Double play sounds nice right now, doesn't it? Oh, and our prayers may have been answered. Yes, they are. He dives, but that isn't enough. Here's McCutchen swinging and missing. Off-speed stuff in the dirt. Here's Tulo. Fly ball. A little teleportation there by the catcher. That's all right. And Chris Davis strikes out again with the low splitter. Fly ball center field. McCutchen is there. He makes the play. Now, 9th inning. Struck him out. With 2 outs now, ground ball, Chris Davis will send us to extras. So in the 10th inning, 3-1 count. David right deep to left center. But his man's got a lot of speed out there. Able to make the play. The 1-2. Nice job getting that ball in between the second baseman and first baseman. But Chris Bryant strikes out. Yadi Molina swings and misses, and we're thrown out. Yadi did not strike out there. We were just trying to steal. He gets a leadoff single to start off the home half of the inning, but then he pops one up to shortstop, but nothing doing there. Fly ball, left field. Chris Bryant, oh, reliable, able to make that catch out there. 0-2 count now. Swung on a miss. We hit him with a taste of his own medicine. He goes for it now. Yadi Molina, we stole, so he gets another at bat. A base hit, but we pointed out that 10-speed earlier. He gets thrown out at first base. So now the pitcher is up, relief pitcher, line drive into right. He's got 8-speed. You better watch out. He tries it, but his man isn't there to cover. Cargo, way back. This ball's got all kinds of velocity on it. It's going to get down, and it's going to roll around on that hill out there. Cargo round second, headed for third. More importantly, the run will score. I was so pumped when this happened. Oh, my goodness. And then McCutchen down the third baseline with a little bit of insurance. Now we have the 2-run lead in the 11th inning. Tulowitzki strikes out. And Davis strikes out. No, wait. He steals, and we're caught stealing. So, to the bottom of the 11th, Ryan Madsen may not be our closer for much longer. But we are able to get him to fly out. Ends up being in fair territory. I thought it was foul. We make the catch nonetheless. Fly ball to right field now. So the tying run's going to come to the plate, only this time with 2 outs, and we'll see if he's able to do anything. 0-2 count. We got him in a good spot. He makes contact on the ground at short. We go the short way. We win the game. Chris Davis, your player of the game. So, I want to thank everybody so much for watching and for showing some love on our MLB Diamond Dynasty series so far. Please let us know in the comments what the heck is going on, and please let us know which players you guys would like to see. And what I mean by what the heck's going on with this game freezing. Is anyone else having problems with it? I don't know. I'm having a lot of problems with it. My only 2 losses came with it, and one of the games we were down by like 1 run, the other we were up 2. It's kind of frustrating, but thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.